Hey everyone, welcome back to the Comtechie AI and PR tool review channel. I'm Liv Hung, and I'm really excited to show you a new AI tool that might be helpful for those of us who work in communications, or if you're a small business owner or have a small comms team. These are tools in AI that could help you. So today there is a tool called Browser AI. It is a data scraper that you can use without knowing any coding. So let's go check this out. We'll go hit up browse.ai. So you can see this is a tool where you set up monitoring robots to extract and to monitor data from any website. Why you might want to do this? Well, you might want to keep track of competitor pricing on their products. Maybe you want to look at other competitor blogs and social media websites and see anytime they update anything, or you want to extract their blog titles to get ideas for yourself. This tool also does integrate with a number of other APIs so that you can extract that into, say, a Google Sheet and use that for further analysis. So I've already created an account while I was testing, so I'm going to go ahead and just log into that. Just a heads up, you do need to use their Google Chrome extension in order to use this tool. So for now, it only works in Google Chrome. So there's two types of things you can do here. You can take a look at their pre-built robots, or you can build your own custom robot. So let's just take a quick look here at some of the ones that they have available to you within just a couple of clicks. One that I think might be useful for those of us in PR is monitoring company information on LinkedIn. So basically, you will get an alert to generate reports anytime for a particular LinkedIn page when there are changes. So here are some examples of the changes you could try to use. If you want to use this automation, you go ahead and click that. And for example, say I want to monitor Microsoft. I would put in their LinkedIn company link. Go ahead, I can select how often I want this to be monitored, my notification preferences, and if I hit next, it will start to create this robot for me. So some of the other things that might be interesting to use, I thought there was a Reddit robot here that was useful. So I'm just going to try and get to that. Here we go. Extract posts from Reddit search. This might be very useful for market research or understanding conversation. You might want to track your company's brands or any other keywords that would be useful for you. Products, for example. So you can see there's their suggestions here, brand reputation management. This might even be useful to help identify super users on Reddit. So again, the same thing, you would click on use this automation and then start entering the text and then the number of posts. What I do want to get into for this review is showing you how you might build your custom robot. So this I played around with a little bit. I did personally find it a little bit finicky to use, although that might just be me. For example, we can do two types of things. So we can extract structured data. So this could be looking at blog posts and wanting to see what the blog post titles or descriptions are. Or here we can monitor anytime a particular website makes a change. So the example they've got here, they're monitoring pricing. So let's go ahead and extract some structured data. For the site that I want to use, I'm going to go ahead and click the CBC News editor's blog because I'm interested to extract the headline from this here. So here I am back to this page where I'm going to enter in the editor's blog. This here asks you if the site needs to be logged in, but it doesn't. So we're going to go ahead and start recording this task. So now you see this robot here has come up, and now everything on this screen is a recording. Just going to close that right now. Okay, so I'm going to open the recorder menu, and it gives you an option to capture a list, text, or screenshot. In this case, I want to make a list, so I'm going to go ahead and capture that. I'm scrolling down, and as you can see, as I scroll, it starts highlighting what I might want to record. So in this case, I am interested in this chunk of text. So I hit that, and actually, I'm going to hit enter. Oh, there we go. I've got it. And I'm going to capture the text. Blog post titles and descriptions. So here's what the list looks like. That looks pretty good to me. I can tell it how many pages or rows I want it to capture, right? So if there's extra items to load or pagination, I could choose to do that. I'm going to select just 10. And I need to name this list in order to do it. So CBC, oops, I didn't mean to do that, but that's okay. I'll hit finish recording. I can change that later. And now this robot should be saving. So let's go ahead and check that out and see if it's actually going to work. It does sometimes take a little bit of time to get this running. This looks like it is now run through. So created successfully. And you can see this is what the data output would look like. This was exactly what I wanted. And it didn't really capture the screenshot properly, and it does sometimes tend to do this. I could go up and set another separate robot just to capture screenshots. I'm not going to do that here. I am going to finish setting this robot up. And then here you go. It tells you what you've got running. Okay, it says that this was set up successfully, and it will start sending me email updates and updating my dashboard once it starts gathering data. I'm going to go through the pricing. What is interesting about this is that the pricing is based on what they call credits. You can see the credits down here. So there's a free account where you're getting 50 credits per month and then all the way upwards to 10,000. The way the credits work is basically the number of results you're scraping back counts as a credit. So if I'm scraping a website and I want the blog headlines and there's 10 per page, that particular scrape is going to cost me 10 credits. So that could be a limiting factor in how much you can use Browse AI. It will depend on the budget that you have. There is one called Appify, which I believe is similar in terms of being able to activate a free account to play around with right away. And I think they do offer a little bit of a more competitive pricing and credit structure model. So in general, I think Browse AI has really, really great possibilities. I think that it could work really, really well. You know, if you can get creative and strategic about what you're monitoring, what you're scraping. And I'll be interested to keep my eye on this tool in the future to see if they integrate more apps into it, as well as some more pre-built robots, which I think will really open up the possibilities to especially those of us who are not technically inclined. So thanks again for watching this review. If you like what you see, please do follow me. I am on LinkedIn, Liv Hung, and I am on Twitter at A Beautiful Life. And be sure to subscribe to this channel for the next video. Thanks again.